Ish, my people, listen here. You know how our politics can sometimes feel like watching a telenovela on slow motion? Too many episodes, not enough action? Well, guess what? This time, there's movement. Speaker Sameer Suleman just opened orientation for members of parliament on parliamentary committees. And my friend, this ain't your usual sit and nod seminar. No. This one had energy, vibes, and a clear message. MPs, wake up. The nation is watching you. Now, when a speaker starts sounding like your big brother after payday, you know he means business. Suleiman made it plain. Committees are not retirement homes. They are where the real work happens, checking budgets, grilling ministers, and keeping promises alive. This orientation shook up the house. Old MPs look like, so this is serious now. Well, new MPs were busy scribbling notes like students on the first day of class. So today we are breaking it down. The 5 big things you need to know about Suleiman's move, the reactions around Malawi, and why this moment could change our politics for real. Let's dive in, my friend, because this story has layers like a good plate of nsima in relish. So picture this, my guy. The parliament hall buzzing, the speaker steps up with his trademark calm face. But don't be fooled, there's fire behind that calm. Sameer Suleman told MPs straight up, you were not elected to warm seats, you were elected to serve. Boom! That line hit harder than a minibus break in the morning traffic. He launched the orientation, saying Malawi's democracy can only work if parliamentary committees do their job properly. These committees are where laws are examined, ministries are questioned, and corruption is caught before it spreads. Suleiman basically told MPs, if you don't show up, if you don't read your reports, then don't come crying when the people start shouting. Eish! Bold move. And get this, he even cracked a few jokes, saying some MPs treat committees like tea parties. The laughter was there, but the message landed. The speaker wants performance, not presence. Discipline, not drama. Malawi's parliament is getting a reboot, my friend, and this time it's powered by accountability. Transition. But wait, before we clap for the new energy, let's remind ourselves what these committees really do. Because some of us only hear committee and think chai break, eh? Fact number 2, let's go. Now, if you ever wondered what these committees are, they're not just fancy titles. They are the heartbeat of parliament. They check if government ministries are doing their work, if taxpayers' money is being used properly, and if new laws make sense for ordinary Malawians. Basically, they are the watchdogs. And when watchdogs sleep, thieves celebrate. Ooh! Sameer Suleman reminded members that committees must operate like mini parliaments, doing the homework before the big debates. He said, we can't have a parliament that only wakes up during scandals. True talk, right? Because accountability is not seasonal. It's daily business. He urged members to read documents, attend all meetings, and in his words, speak when it matters, not only when cameras are rolling. That line had the room quiet for a second. You could hear pens drop. This kind of energy signals something important, that Malawi is slowly shifting from politics of talking to politics of working. The speaker's tone says, we are done with sleeping giants, it's time for working committees. Transition. But okay, talk is cheap, right? The real question is, how did the MPs react when the speaker dropped all this wisdom? Let's check it out in fact number 3. The vibe in that room was something else. Ish, my brother, you should have seen their faces. Some MPs were nodding proudly like, yes, Mr. Speaker, that's the spirit. Others, they looked like kids caught copying in class. You could tell who's been serious and who's been cruising. During the orientation, some members stood up and admitted, yes, committee work hasn't always been taken seriously. One MP even joked, sometimes we attend like we are in church just to mark attendance. The room burst into laughter, but again, the truth hit home. Suleiman didn't hold back. He said, we cannot continue running committees like social clubs. And that line, it stung, but it also motivated. Many MPs later told journalists they felt challenged to do better. One newly elected member said, this is the kind of push we needed to remind us that the people are the real bosses. By the time the session ended, the mood had changed. What started like a formality ended like a wake-up call. Malawi's parliament for once felt like a place of purpose. Transition. Now that's the vibe we love. Action over excuses. But let's zoom out a bit. Why does all this matter to you and me sitting at home? Let's break that down in fact 4 because this right here, it affects all of us. Okay, my friend, here's the deal. This isn't just parliament business. It's people's business. When committees start working properly, life changes. Roads get repaired, hospitals get medicine, schools get funding, because MPs are checking where the money goes. That's the real power of oversight. Suleman's move means one thing, more accountability. He's basically saying, no more sleeping on the job. And for you, the citizen, that's good news. Because when your MP sits in those meetings and actually asks tough questions, your voice gets louder. In a country where workshop politics used to dominate, lots of talk, few results, this is refreshing. If this energy continues, Malawi could start building a parliament that actually delivers, one that listens, questions, and follows up. So yeah, it might look like just an orientation, but it's bigger than that. It's a message that the game is changing. The same way you check your airtime balance before making a call, MPs are now being told to check their performance before asking for votes again. And honestly, it's about time. Transition. But the story doesn't end here. Ooh! Because what happens after this orientation will tell us if the talk turns into real action. Let's hit the final fact, the one that matters most. Now listen, people. The next few months are the real test. Will MPs take this orientation seriously, or will it just be another folder collecting dust? That's what we'll find out. Speaker Suleman has promised follow-up evaluations. He said he'll be watching attendance, participation, and even the quality of committee reports. Accountability is coming with receipts now. Analysts are already buzzing. Some say this could be the spark that revives public trust in parliament. Others say, let's wait and see. But one thing is clear, the speaker has raised the bar, and no MP can pretend not to hear the message. If committees start working properly, you'll notice it. News headlines will shift from misused funds to projects completed. The change won't happen overnight, but it will start somewhere. And maybe this is the start. So as citizens, it's our job to keep watching. Don't just complain on WhatsApp. Ask your MP what their committee has achieved. Hold them accountable. Because as the speaker said, parliament belongs to the people, not to the politicians. And that, my friend, deserves a slow clap. Ish! What a story, right? From tea breaks to tough talk, parliament is waking up, and Malawi might just be entering a new era of real accountability. So what do you think? Will our MPs deliver this time, or are we going to need another wake-up call? Drop your thoughts in the comments, my friend. Tell us which committee you think needs the biggest shake-up. And don't just watch, be part of the conversation. Before you go, show some love across the Global Pulse family. Check out our sister channels for kids fun and learning, Sparkling Kids and Star Rayma Fatma. Let's grow together as one big family, informed, educated, and inspired. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Until next time, this is at Global Pulse News, keeping you in the know with the fire and the facts. Stay sharp, stay woke, and as we say here in Malawi, zikomo kwa mbili. See you in the next one.